It's always beautiful lies burning. It's always beautiful lies for sure. Welcome, welcome, welcome in, everybody. We're almost there. We're almost time to begin with our first of season 2 here in the EU competitive league for Call of Duty. It's going to be a good one here between two fully female sides, which is going to be interesting to see who's going to come out on top here. Project Rose up against Inglorious Eneryes. I can only mean one thing, and yes, we're right in saying so. We are looking forward to this one. Project Rose, we watched 2 nights ago. Didn't put on a good show for some of the rounds, especially the S&D 6-1 they went down. And a quite convincing loss in the hardpoint. But today's a new day. Full female roster. We stretch. Here we go. We can stretch the back, stretch the neck, stretch everything. Y'all Staples, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the team. How are we doing this evening? Hope you're doing well. For some reason, I'm not hearing any sound alerts. That is just how it goes, and that's just how the cookie crumbles. But here we go. We're going to get on with it. Anyway, 2 rosters to be seen this evening. That project roster is going to be as follows. It's going to be Laura, Queen, Void, and Kelly. Slightly different than the roster from the other evening, but I'm okay with that, right? That's okay. We'll see if the things change around Queen and Kelly. Kelly did get first map in the hardpoint, was shown quite good dominance as well across that skyline, which was a difficult map to say the least. They kind of got blown out on that one in the end, but hopefully this time round against the Inglorious girls, it's going to be slightly different. Speaking of the Inglorious girls, look at the roster we will see here from the Inglorious. It's going to be Yuzna, Casper, Zikia, and Got It Girl. Another good roster. Burning says you'll take Laura. I mean, I don't even know if you've got it in your fingers burning for a Call of Duty 1v1. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. I definitely don't. My fingers are getting old and decrepit, and we're just not getting used to it. Which one is the most beautiful? I mean, I can't tell you that. Like, they're all just as beautiful as one another. I've not seen every single one of them, to be fair. I only recognise Kelly and Laura in terms of what they look like physically. Everybody else, it's a new game. It's a new ball game for me. No idea. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're Call of Duty girls looking to show why there should be more females in the scene. I'm going to look at these maps and modes, though. Let's see what kind of maps we're going to be watching this evening. Starting off is going to be that beautiful map of Hacienda here on the Spanish Resort, followed by a red card search and destroy. Then we go to the control Hacienda. Double serving of Hacienda in the first 3 matchups is going to be interesting. But if you look at the distance there in the end as well, it might be ending on a search and destroy on Hacienda as well. So overall, the whole series of potential of Hacienda being 3 of the 5 picks, which is an interesting choice considering. But I wonder who's picked that and who's their favoured map. Hacienda must be a favourite for one of these 2 sides. In between that though, the hardpoint, if we go to map 4, we'll be on Skyline. So another blowout opportunity, but this seems very similar to Project Rose's last matchup as well, where they obviously went down 3-0. Like I said, different roster, slightly different, and a different opposition to be competing against this time round. Might change the flow, might change how the game goes this time round. That's what we're going to have to wait and see, as we will be getting into that lobby very soon and getting the lobby codes and such like to set us on our way in this best of 5 series. It is the first game in season 2 here for the Eneryes girls. I assume it is potentially the same for the Project Rose girls here in ECL. Season 1 was fantastic. It was great, and it just seems to be getting better and better, and I'm looking forward to more over on ACL. And if you don't already know, you don't follow over on Twitter, ACL, go and get it hit up on Twitter. Yeah, I've got a new sponsor from none other than Kappa. I mean, Get some of your gear if you're part of these teams. The potential of having some Kappa gear to your name. Good sponsor to get involved and to get pretty much more out there. Like, we need to get this league out here to the masses. Get everybody else involved. Get more players, more teams, more money, more prize pool, massive prize pools up for grabs between every single league. No matter if you're very low and new to Call of Duty, or if you're one of these experienced players that's looking to take it to that next level, potentially looking to push towards pro. No, starting on these local EU leagues, especially over here in the EU. There's plenty of them, that's for sure. And EU Comp League's looking to be one of the major ones at that as well, with big prize pools up for grabs. The better you are, more money you've got the chance of winning. That's all it's about. But you've not played an FPS for a long time, I'm rusty. I mean, for me, I am playing them all the time and I'm still rusty, right? I can't lie. It just doesn't work out for me, really, to be honest. So, yeah. I'll get used to it one of these days. I've got multiple different controllers using different versions. Battle Beaver PS4s. I've got Scuff and Visions trying to potentially be better. Just not working out. However, I will be getting another custom controller built for one of these casting jobs that's coming up and lined up for, which is interesting. I can't wait for that to be announced and to be speaking about it a little bit more. It's not Call of Duty though, it's going to be Apex Legends, which is fantastic. I'm loving a little bit of Apex Legends casting. I really do enjoy watching that game. It is such a nice game to watch and cast over, and definitely makes a really interesting game. End game potentially obviously is the most important. That's where it becomes pretty hectic and crazy, and the better they are, the harder it goes. And this is my monitor. I just noticed my monitor was squinting, right? And it's frying my brain, so I'm going to have to switch that around a bit, but I don't know if that's adjusted the camera slightly. Probably has. Do we line up the monitor to be squint so that the camera is straight? That's the question. That looks like that's straight, but the monitor squint as hell. Nah, you know what? We'll keep it that way. Who cares, right? Who really cares if we're straight or not? Still not got these lobby codes yet, so see where these girls are going to be, and potentially I'll have to message the girls in their chat, because one of the girls we don't have is going to be already in a lobby. So, we'll send some of them. We'll send some of them a few DMs there. Hope for the best they reply and see what we can get. I've got a lobby code, I think. Okay, so we don't. That's it. That's one of the players responded back with I don't have one yet. I'm waiting on them to give us this because they are hosting the first map. So we'll wait till the Inglorious girls are ready. Oh, Barney, that is shocking behaviour from you. That is shocking behaviour from there. Pretty much as expected, though. Let's be honest. I can't lie. It is one of these things I expect to come out of your mouth for sure. But I mean, I know you're better than that, right? You've got better humour than that at times. Sometimes, very much sometimes. Annoying. Anyway, we'll hit that be right back soon until we get that lobby code, just so I can start everything else in the background. For the meantime, we can get some music on for you all.
legends are made. This how legends are made. This how legends are made. This how legends are made. Yeah, I need a thrill, I gotta feel all for the game I'm living in. What in a milli, make it a billy. I can be tame, not giving in. Knock you back on your feet. When I bring the heat, I conquer them all. Then rinse and repeat. Opponents get reckless. I am the best, I'm about to get reckless. I am a legend. Yeah, I am a legend. This how legends are made. Yeah, I am a legend. This how legends are made. Yeah, I am a legend. This how legends are made. 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 This how legends are.
We apologise for the delays, ladies and gents. We just got the lobby codes, but we're just sort of surfing out in the background in the meantime. But we will be back shortly for a game at number 1 Hacienda PowerPoint between Inglorious, Eneryes and Project Rose. Stay tuned. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and guess what? We're going to be flying straight into the action here. It is going to be Hacienda Control. Let's show that beautiful map on the screen as we get ready to go into some action. Hacienda, always a good one, that's for sure. Going to be a bit of a change of the IGL roster. Casper is not going to be partaking. It is going to be down to Harley, who will take control and get herself in this game. There we go. We'll go on board with the girls of Eneryes to start the show off here, ladies and gentlemen, as we'll be heading in, and in white is going to be the Eneryes girls. Open up right hand side open, but it's going to be Void. It opens up the first kill. Chance for finding two. One doesn't find it. Second, Laura gets the trade. She's traded out though, and all of a sudden it's back and forward. Checkerboard kill feed. As expected, only 10 seconds earned here for Inglorious. Got onto the right hand side, doesn't spot that free piece coming in. All three dead from Eneryes. It's only down to using it, the last person alive, trying to make their way around and have to find towards P2. Don't give up too much time here, but they're wanting to set up ready and early. Touch Kelly, however, though. It's going to get the timing. Doesn't find the kills. 4 dead in the feed. Harley using it and all combining. Shots in the back. And now it's going to be a very difficult part to take here if you are Project Rose, because P2 is well under control and already set up, ready for this pinch. But Laura finding one. I spotted a second member. Tries to reach out that. Zika though in the position to win that gunfight. Gotta get out though. She's absolutely slamming at the moment. So is Zika. Going to potentially find that trade. Laura's there up top as well as Void. Doesn't find a second. Working out here though. Project Rose looking for that break on in. Harley isn't found. 3 dead once again. Now the break eventually comes in. Only one person to deal with though, because everybody else is pushed out for now. Zika is looking good as always. Got a little bit of a wee streak going here as well. And Zika 4 dead using it. Finds 2 in the meantime, and that's 3 players on a 2 streak. Make that 3, potentially 4, potentially 5. No, Zika couldn't do it. The scrap time goes towards Project Rose though. And the rotation's already in here for P3. That's already going to be the Eneryes girls ready and raring to go. Looking for some good action and good opportunities here to try and build a solid lead. Couple of kills go their way once again, and we're going to have to stay on board with a team that is absolutely slaying out. Well, there we go. They were. Zika does eventually fall. Got a girls keeping a streak going. Spots that player. Dutch Kelly comes sliding on out. Got down to weak, but manages to win that gunfight. Going to reach out in a second. Makes it 5 in a row. And what a challenge that was. Zika though is going to find the next, and that's more dead for that Project Rose roster. Zika's going to find another as well and keep a streak going. Using is getting the time. And this is looking good here. Both Zika and Got a Girl in the right positions at the right time. And over double figures already. But Project Rose have all came out of the game. And I assume there will be an issue. So I'm not sure what that is. Yo, Rusty Dale, how are we doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. We'll get out of the game. We're going to reset something. Something's not quite right. Let's go. Let's go, IGL, says Ravenclaws. How are you doing? Rush, I hope you're having a fantastic... What is it today? Wednesday? Wednesday? Wednesday. Yeah. No idea what the reset is for. But this could be one of these games where it goes on a little bit longer than we expect. And a wee bit longer than we want it to be. There is the boys that we have not seen in such a long time. The Vodicod guys, fantastic to see you, buddy. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Were you casting as well? It's been a while. It's been a while. I ain't seen your name pop up on the streams for quite some time when it comes to casts. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope your games were quite good too. So good to see you eventually get to shout you out there. Yeah, you're chilling. Nice. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Yeah, man, doing good. Just working away as we do during the week, and potentially get some casts during the week nights, and that's what we got here. Waiting on sorting out issues here, because at first there was a player that wasn't on the roster for Inglorious, and then Harley jumped in, and now they're stopping the game when we're 112 to whatever it was. I don't know what the restart reason it is, but I'm sure we could potentially find out. I will ask that exactly why. It is a Red Bull top. I'm not a Red Bull fan. I like the top, right? I like the Red Bull stuff, right? I'm a Ferrari. There's Ferrari. I was Mercedes. You know, I'm just a fan of F1. But what I'm going to say is I'm a fan of Hamilton. That's my goal. There he is, Mr. Hamilton himself. He's got his car on the wall in the Merc, and his beautiful fake Ferrari one over there as well. Now he's in Ferrari. It's even better because we love red, right? Hence Red Bull. I mean, I'm just a big fan of F1, mate. I've got McLaren tops, I've got Red Bull tops, I've got Ferrari tops. I mean, just got to be a fan of the best teams, right? Got to be a fan of the best teams, but fan of F1 overall. Otherwise, if this had Max Verstappen on the end, on the other hand, I wouldn't like it. But it doesn't have Verstappen's name on it, and it's not a Verstappen top. So I'm happy with that. That's all good, you know? We're back, baby. Hope you have a great stream. Yo, appreciate it, Bodycod. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're back. It's good to see you guys. We're definitely running out of potential casts nowadays. People are looking for casters all the time, and there's never enough people anymore. So it's good to see you back again. Gonna ask if these gyros are ready to make sure we start into that lobby again. I don't know what happened. A walking car advertisement, yeah. I mean, if I could be sponsored by Red Bull, I mean... So it was wrong rules. And that's the reason of the reset. So thankfully it wasn't like anybody sus, you know, nobody's looking like they were cheating or anything like that, or doing something they shouldn't be doing, for example. So we will be getting back into that lobby. We'll start again from the scratch, from the start, and yeah, we'll get to see Hacienda as a double take. But that's all good. That's all good. I'm glad it isn't anything serious and nothing major to worry about. That being said, we will be kicking it off, and we're already 38 minutes deep, and we've not even watched the full game. Kill cams weren't on. Yeah, so kill cams weren't on a few other rails, probably not right. So just for safekeeping of the game and the rule sets, we will reset it, and fingers crossed it's all good, and then we'll get back into that action quite quickly as soon as well. And let's see if we show a wee bit out of the replays that we did see prior to the break. Hackers and Div 9, yeah, it's not hackers, you're alright, Rush, it's not hackers. No hackers, no nothing like that. You don't have to worry about that. Imagine, could you imagine? So next up's red card, that's lies, right? Don't listen to it, chat. It is wrong. It's completely wrong. Tries to rechow that Ziggy though in the position to win that gunfight. Gotta get out though. She's absolutely slamming at the moment. Yeah, this is the new one, right? So I need to change the size of it and put it in the right place. There we go. Who's hacking? Nobody's hacking, guys. Nobody's hacking. There isn't hackers. It is just wrong rule sets for the lobby. So don't worry about it. Don't worry. We're just we're gonna get a reset quickly, and we'll get back into the action soon as. I'm hoping. It's just no offense to the ladies and such like, but they're a little bit slower when it comes to setting up lobbies and making sure everything's right. And yeah, just saying ready whenever they're ready. So I mean, we'll get there whenever we get there. And one issue, you know, I've got a team that speak French for the most part, and then English. You know, we get a little bit of a language barrier. Some of them speak a little bit of English, but not so much. Who's hacking? Red and Cuz always hacking, mate. Where is that guy? Where is Red? Is he not playing Warzone now? Hacking his tits off? Nah, he doesn't hack his tits off. I'm just joking. We've seen him live in LAN in person twice, and they've went on to win. So yeah, I trust the boy has a little bit of knowledge of COD. It's your boys, Rush. Oh, nice. You've got him back for ES Hub. Who is he playing with, Rush? Who is he playing alongside? Go Milano straight, go best line ever. So, oh, where is that and when is that? Pacos. I want to go Milan. Is it in Milan? Because if it's in Milan, oh my god. I'd love to be in Milan for a LAN. In Milan. So many different lands I'd love to be able to go to, but you know, you've got responsibilities, mate. Sometimes you just can't deal with all of it, you know. Merch 29 to 30. Oh, that's the end of May one. That's the ES Hub one. I'm afraid, no, I won't be going to ES Hub LAN, I'm afraid. I wish I was. If I was casting, you know, I would love to. But... Right, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of casting, that is about to start. The game should be about to commence. We're all ready to go. Go, Laura, go, exactly that. Just getting to the action now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll head back into Hacienda for map number 1. I'm hoping we have everything sorted and ready to go. That being said, we're just waiting and praying to God that nothing changes. We got all the teams set. I mean, I can't afford to go. It's another thing we have got too many to go on, you know. There's too many stuff going on, not enough time, not enough money. And I'm not casting it, so I'm not going to go because it makes more sense. Like, I want to get cast more than I want to do just the watching and chilling and out and stuff. First blood goes to Void once again, but Zeke answers back with a double. Going to turn on to the third and finds all three. Now, only one more member of Project Rose to have to deal with, but none of them are there. They've all been spawned out towards P2 sides, which means it's the designated and favourite side, but the position's being read and Harley finds the next two. Are they going to read the spawns after that? Kogero though is already sending that nade in there, pre-nade and expecting a player to come around the corner. Laura does go that way. Will be found out. But the pinch comes in from Dutch Kelly. Finds Harley. Queen Bee finds Usnin. Oh, not the turn on that Dutch was looking for. And potentially looking to find that. But Eneryes starting off on P1 with a good solid 40 seconds here early on. That's a big gap to start off after a P1 for sure. But Laura finds another one. Queen Bee adds a second. They've got control of P2. And looking over to our right hand side, rock side, is going to be Dutch Kelly waiting for that push. Finds one. Preena's a second. Hoping and praying he gets that stun check. Finds something but nothing. Makes a rotation out. Unfortunate, gets shot on the back. Harley is there. Finds a second onto Void as well. And now the break is in. Eneryes have got control of the hardpoint. Grenades will be sent in. The challenge does come in, but using it drops out of the hardpoint for now. Make sure it finishes that kill. Some good shooting there from Void as they find the double. Get that break on and Kogero comes through the doorway. Has to be pistol in hand. Kogero wins her ones. Doesn't win that second one though because she was weak. Zika will challenge it and clear it up. Once again starting off as she did in the first little helping quite well. Getting that last piece of time. Used is already there towards P3, but it's going to be Zeke. It's going to get the timing on towards Dutch Kelly. Does get the shots in the back. 3 dead in the feed. Going to read it well here as Laurie starts coming through archways, and that's going to be 3 dead once again. Going to try and read the different position because the spawns have been flipped out. Ali watching through office. Timing comes out, gets the kill. User finds a second. Absolutely devastating. Kogero finds it. 4 dead in the feed, and Project Rose are absolutely nowhere to be seen. No chance of getting into the L. 30 seconds still to go. They're starting really strong here, the Eneryes Girls, and they're looking to keep control of that as we are setting it up. They're almost making a statement. It's like, oh, you decided we had something wrong. We're going to start in here and we're going to show you. We don't matter. This kill cam's on, kill cam's off, whatever. We'll go on. We'll do the things that we need to do. And that being said, that's 2 dead in the feed. Going the way of Project Rose, and now they get set up here in towards P4. Can they win their guns? Oh, they can't. Queen Bee gets found out here by Kogero. Kogero finds a second. Now, is she going to find the third? She doesn't. Void will clear that one now. And a good timing working out for the Project Rescuers. They're managing to get some time. But they need to hold on for quite some time here because they're almost 100 points down, and they need to make sure that this comeback is a little bit solid here on P4. Queen Bee though runs out of bullets, has to get that trade in, but the contest comes in. Harley's there and Harley wins the one. Just going to come in. Round the corner it goes, but it's traded back and forward. It's a multiple kill feed, but going the way of the girls of Eneryes onto that final bit of time. But Queen Bee on the heady. Nice little kill. Can't find the second. All of a sudden, traded time here as well. Once again for the last bit of scrap. I am Pacos. Thank you for the follow. Japoli, thank you for the follows as well, guys. Welcome to the team. Void, nice one. Comes around the corner, pops one. Semtex out. Going towards P1 is the position now. Still almost a 100-point lead here for Eneryes, but Void finds a good double. That's going to get him opened up a second, and Queen Bee's going to get a free kill here on the back, and now the Project Rose girls have started to heat up a little bit better now and starting to get in a position. Laura might be on the wrong side and wrong timing here, but she's going to read the... Oh, she's going to get caught timing at its finest. She looks the other way after looking there for so long. And now Eneryes finds the 2 kills. Zeke getting on to the time. Going to get that last bit, 30 seconds on Scrap. More time here on P1, considering he got 40 seconds last time out. He still get a solid stronghold here. Zeke finds one, ducks down, manages to try and get this reset in. Somehow stayed alive for so long. Not for long enough though. Harley finds one. Rotation's coming in. Dutch Kelly doesn't see the players on the stairs. There's too many of them. And number 3 doesn't even blink an eye. It's like, no, I'll stay here. Boyd does get the player in the back though. That's got to go. Now it's going to be a pinch coming in. Using it. It's going to sneak up towards Void. Going to get an easy pick here. Picks up that rifle as well in the back. Uses AR and makes sure they can hold their position from the back. Actually, we'll jump back on and use it because Using's going to get the timing here onto 1. Got to get on Harley. Find 2. Now, Queen Bee struggling here. 110 points the difference. Six just watching the angle. Nice wee little shoulder peek there. Will find that kill there. Starts the challenge on towards Laura, but Laura will win that gunfight. Potentially going to win the second tier. Tries to shoot through the screen. Can't find the next one, but Void will get the call out and find that kill. Now, using the last person alive. Shot through the screen. This time will find a kill, but the trade goes in and Zeke gets the last bit of scrap time. Project Yes need to have perfect hardpoint from here on out, otherwise it's going to be a difficult task. Almost past that 200 point mark as well here for Eneryes. Sun comes in, Queen Bee knows there is somebody nearby, but they've dipped off for a second. The spawns are going to be flipped. Void inside office, good Winnie. Onto 1, not onto next. Trading back and forward in the kill feeds, and it's not looking good. If it keeps doing this for Project Rose, they need a good 4 dead. They need a good amount of time on this hardpoint. And they need to keep doing something, but kills found between 2 different members. Very difficult task, and Harley continuing to spree here on 3 just now. Can they keep theirs going? They're on side the time. That was finally finished off. Laura though manages to win that. Zeke's there for the trade. It's what they need to do. Finish off with these trades and they're getting it. Sorted and ready to go. We're going over towards P4 where the girls of Project Rose are already set up. We see win that 1. Laura is going to win the second here on a time. They should read that for coming through garages. Has done, and it's going to be split spawns though, because you've got 2 coming through garages, and you've got players coming from the first side using it, coming in for that break. Good bit of time potentially to break on in. They do so, and they're only 20 seconds away from the win here on P4, and its opportunity arises. Laura finds 1. Garo gets a trade. Once again, time going their way. 30 more seconds, and this game is done. Map 1 will be won in favour of Eneryes. It's looking to go that way for now, but it's back and forward in the feed once again. But look who's on the end, using it on the end of that kill feed, along with the rest. That's going to be all the time. 2 more seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the time done. Eneryes will take the map, and a solid 250 to 90. That is an absolute rout, and 100 point club. It's the worst scoreline you want to be seeing on your feed if you're the Project Rose girls, because you don't want to start off slow, and they started off very slow here. Sadly for them, it's not what they want to see. Let's look at these scores on the doors here as we get into it. Solid performance from Got a Girl, Zeke and Harley, all over 20 kills. Usually couldn't get it going, but didn't have to. Usually was doing what she had to do at times. But yeah, a solid map number 1 here for the Inglorious girls. They take map number 1 with quite convincing fashion, looking to be the dominant side, at least in that respawn. Can they continue to do that as the series goes on? We'll be going to that red card search and destroy for game number 2. And whether we change sides or not, we will have to wait and see. But they need to try and do something slightly different here. They did get beat 6-1 on Monday in that search and destroy. It wasn't on red card though. It was on dealership. And it was up against a completely different roster. Chance is still there though. It's still an opportunity. Always give some people opportunities when it becomes an S&D format. You just live your life. If you're a little bit of Rihanna fans, you know what I mean. Here we go now. Here we go now. We're going to rip it up here as we go into map number 2. For Project Rose, we're going to need our Binks back here in the Search and Destroy. They are 1-0 down in the series from an absolute devastating performance in that hard point. They were destroying. If you're Eneryes, they had definitely all of that energy going into it. And let's see where this S&D will take them here. Let's get these overlays on the screen. Let's get that team 1 win on the board here for Eneryes, and we'll look to see what the girls Eneryes have to bring it here early on. Oh, get out into place for the trade. Ready for it. Shots come off from Void as well. Doesn't work out from them. Harley knows where the other player of Queen Bee is, but they're taking all of their shots. Using finds 1. Now, Queen Bee and Void are the last 2 players left here against 4. Void was left, but wasn't for long. And that's a quick round here for Eneryes. No opportunity to put the bomb down. Eneryes get all 4 dead. And look like the team to beat for sure. Round 1. Going away of the girls of Eneryes. See what they got on their hut store here for their own attacking round here. That was going to be an A push here early on here from Project Rose. Normally B push seems to be the way forward. See players going mid-map here, and that's potentially going to go towards A as well. But I think Got a Girl has decided, right, we're going to go full force B. Send 1 over as a bait towards A. Nobody is looking towards this B side. It's going to be a free opportunity and a free retake. They start taking some shots to kind of bait out, and Got a Girl is going to be in a great spot to get that bomb down. We'll do so and expect Harley to be watching over. Using it and Co. All 4 players up on a 4v4 retake here. Inside corporate. Got a Girl finds 1. Trade comes in. User finds another. Harley gets the trade. Back and forward, but it's down to Laura. Last person alive. In a 1 versus 2 up against Using it and Harley, who are both currently on 2 streaks and have not yet to fall here in S&D. Harley will get that first death, and a lot of pre-fires expecting Using it to come track, but she's going to have to check the bomb. And you know what? This is really good play from Using it, making sure the timing is done. She's going to hear all them doors slam. She's going to go, right, now she's going to have to get to that bomb. If not, Laura goes to check. Laura's not got no time to get it here, but she's going to keep herself alive here. Both of them on 2 streaks. There you go. Using will come around and win the gunfight in the end. Keep the feed going. A good way to end it there. Yo, have a good stream. Yo, appreciate it. Rush, appreciate it. Have a good one. Have a good night. Nah, I wish, mate, I wish. Have a good time though down there. Well, good to see you. Soon enough. Jump back on the girls in pink. Project Rose. Definitely not finding anything here yet from that bounce back that they need in this series to give them a good little opportunity here. Let's at least try to find something out with a little bit of a different strategy. If I was taking the stairs instead of going through that lift, I don't know what way's quicker, to be fair. That's just going to get some shots onto Gotta Girl, but that's a very well placed nade, and Gotta Girl will find the kill with it. Void at least gets that trade in the meantime, and it's a 3 versus 3 scenario. Look at this push here. Using it. Does it get the timing? We're jumping on the wrong person at the wrong time. Queen Bee finds it, goes towards that bomb site. Laura does hear the player. Going to have to protect Queen Bee. Always protect the Queen Bee, I guess. Yeah, man. That will be a shame. That will be a shame. Let's see, where we go. 2v2. Retake. Bomb. Still down. Still checking it. Keeps the win. Zeka's there. Queen Bee does. Who wins it? And it is won by Project Rose. The first dub on the board there in the search and destroy. And Laura's going to be the player to finish off the final kill. Finds one. Calms down. Zeka's right in the doorway. Makes it easy for her. Finishes off the kill. No bomb is going to be defused, and no team is going to be beaten on that day. Laura's complaining about ping and gets the 2-piece. Well done, Laura. Well done. All these stats are going to be completely wrong though, but we're on board with Queen Bee. See what the attacking side have to do, but they're defending upward towards this B side early on. Let's look. Gotta go. Just constantly checking the spot on which she seems to be going towards very early on. But Void once again opening up with that first blood. Void is good at the opening scenarios, but can they keep the continuing flow? Using those, want to just keep firing that whole magazine to potentially find one. Isn't going to come though. I think it's Laura that's going to get up and close and personal. The nade works, the stick works, and that's a good little trade. Gets the man advantage, and Void finds a second. Now you've got Yuzna on his own underneath. She's going to find one. Can she find a second? She picks a reload up for the new weapon, but it's unfortunate, and Project Rose will tie it up. It's starting to get interesting here. We'll see if the game starts to change on its head. As the Project Rose starts to get themselves warmed up, get themselves ready, and looking to do something of a somewhat miracle in a way. Especially when you looked at that scoreline from that hard point. You're thinking, yeah, I'm pretty much writing this off here. The Eneryes is looking strong. But like I said, Search and Destroy is a completely different ball game. Get your trades. Find the first bloods. You know who gets the first bloods a lot of the time is going to be Void. Let's jump on board with Void. See if they can find that first blood again. Nope, no, they won't. Queen Bee, though, on the other hand, she gets that first blood. Please. Does she find a second? Laura finds a second. There we go. It's 4 versus 2. An advantage going their way. Gotta Girl will find Dutch Kelly, but Queen Bee knows where she's went. Unless she slides out for that trade, gets that SMG to potentially find the player. Gotta Girl's gonna come challenging in, and she wins a gunfight. How on earth has she done it? Gets down to 0 HP almost and manages to stay alive. Going to get the time in here as Void comes sliding out, and now they've got the advantage. All of a sudden, Eneryes have went from 2 men down to 1 up. With the advantage going their way. It's all down to Laura. What has she got in her hands here? What can she do? out rotating each other. She opens that doorway. She might be found, but she manages to secretly open it, and now she's going to get towards the bomb site, over towards A. With a 2 versus 1 retake for Eneryes. Can safely say I feel like it is going to go on the way of Eneryes, but we'll never write anybody off. You just don't ever know when it comes to search and destroy here. Nades checked, everything checked, Laura's checked. Laura is checked by Harley and absolutely wiped off the ground. The kill will come in. The defuse has got plenty of time as well. And we're seeing teabagging here. That's a little bit of teabagging on that screen. Eneryes getting a little bit excited, a little bit hyped behind that kill. Although it was a 2v1 scenario, Laura left in a sticky situation when it looked like it was going the way of Project Rose. Doesn't end up that way in the end, as Eneryes managed to find a double straight after it, and all from Got a Girl. Solid start. See if she can continue her spray here. She's 7-3. And we're on board. Looking for an opportunity to potentially build more. Build that RCXD potentially, at least here. Nice wee 360 in towards tickets. She goes. Harley pushed up early though. She's going to be the one to get the first peek here. Potentially find the first blood, but Queen Bee and Void are finding the 2 kills. Dutch Kelly's in a position there to be found as well, but Harley can't finish that off. Good nade spot there is going to weaken Harley. The challenge comes in. That's all poured in. And Project Rose had a fantastic round there. Back to Titan again. What are we seeing here? This is looking good. It's definitely going to be a nail biter till the end. It looks like it is on for a very close finish. We'll start off this time around here on board with Dutch Kelly. Yo, Chris Henley, thank you for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it over on Kick there. I thank you very much for joining us. Hope you have an enjoyable time here. Well, we cast over Eneryes. Void once again opening with that first blood. Goes up towards top window now. See if they can find a player looking for his trade.
Hi, Mark.
Thank you, Ravenclaws, for the follow as well. Appreciate it. I don't know why, but Stream Elements doesn't seem to want to be showing any sounds. Stream Elements may be down for my... Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, Ravenclaws. Very slow round here. Got to get is in a position to get that one again. Hasn't took any damage. Challenges a second. Oh my god. Got to go. Absolutely wipes them. 2 in a row in quick succession. Finds one. Tom snaps into the second. Gets to reload and somehow jumps up and finds Void as well. And that's once again Void open up with that first blood again, but they just can't capitalize from that first blood. Yes, just needing to find an opportunity, but it's a lead. Now back to Eneryes here as they take final round there with 2 chances to go for them to win. Gonna need a couple more on the side of Project Rose. But I said it's still looking like this can go the distance. Let's see a 360 this time. No, this time Got a Girl is not looking to do that. Phase cheek again. Didn't earn the RCXD last time round because it was an all 4 dead from Project Rose, and they're doing a great position once again to look for that first blood. The stuns come in, the shots come out. Using it opens up with the first blood. Queen Bee finds Harley, gets the trade. Now Using goes for the hunt. There we go. Queen Bee finds a second during that whole time as the challenge comes in. We're back down to a 2v2. And let's get on board with Void because he's going to see feet and potential opportunities for that Eneryes to look to put that bomb down. But nobody's in it yet, and it's not looking that way as Void looks to go for the rotate. We're going to on board with Laura. She's going to get timing on the bomb cannon, but it's not going to be able to get the kills. Got to get her. We'll find Laura, and all of a sudden Void is in a 1v2 with bomb down. Oh, shots a bit iffy there. We're using it though. We'll come for that reach out. It is match point. Sorry, map point. It is 5-3 for the girls of Eneryes. Do they go on to seal the deal here? Or is it going to be the curse time about to commence? Do they have the ice in the veins to close this one out and put it 2-0 in the series? That's what we're waiting for, and that's what we're expecting to see. But we have seen some really good rounds from Project Rose, and there is still some good rounds on the cards here for them if they can play red cards right. Who's going to fold? Who's going to find the first blood? Gotta get off, finds the first, traded out by Void. That's the one person you do want to find on that other roster. And it is Gotta Get Up. But Zuki is just exactly the same back sometimes as well. She was just beaming in that hard point. She's managed to give them the advantage here with that one extra body. Bomb's going to be down on. It's down towards A Street. Laura's going to have to go hunting for it. But they're going to have to try and find some picks first. It's going to be a difficult ask to do so. Void is found now. Laura's left alive. Harley is going to be spotted out from Laura. She's going to go for that one, but the trade might be coming in very quick. Laura can dip, dive, and weave out her way. She survives for long enough, but Usna is waiting for the prey. It is done. The round is over. It is 6-2 the way. 6-3 the way of Eneryes. And they are 2 round up in the series. 2 maps up, looking to seal the deal here. Gotta Girl just looking absolutely solid here. 12 and 5. Can't ask for anything better in a search and destroy. If you want anybody to carry you just now, it is definitely going to be Gotta Girl. There you go, you can see on the screen. That is the 2 maps so far. An absolute rout in Hardpoint. But much of a closer battle on red card search and destroy. However, Eneryes on top, as the chat are saying, it gives them 2 to the good with a chance to seal the deal back to Hacienda where we kicked off that series, and in a respawn it looked really good for them. They've got that chance to kind of close it out on a respawn on our beautiful map of Hacienda. It's control though. It's a slightly different playstyle. It's down to lives, but it's also the same idea. It's lives and it's also respawn. So you've got a mixed bag. It's almost like the combination of both hardpoint and search and destroy in one way or the other. But yeah, we'll wait and see how we get into this one. And if we get a close map on our hands, this could be an interesting series. But Eneryes, the way that they're firing and how locked in they are, they just look like they're going to dominate the series. Potentially look to find that 3-0 here and close the deal. Yo, shout out the product, shout out for the raid. Hopefully you had a fantastic stream and a fantastic cast. Thank you for joining and sending your boys and everyone else over here. Welcome along. I'm Market G. I'm casting for about the last 10 to 11 months now, but we're getting quite enjoyable out of it. Quite a lot of enjoyment out of it, and enjoying every single last bit of it. But we're currently in AU Comp League Season 2, Division 9. Eneryes are 2-0 up in the series, looking to close the deal here on a control Hacienda, unless Project Rose have something to say about it. 2 in the meantime, and that's 3 players on a 2 streak. Make that 3, potentially 4, potentially be very difficult point to here if you are Project Rose P2 as well under control. You're already set up ready for this match. Find tries to take as well. Trading, but the contest comes in. Harley's there, and Harley wins the one. Just going to come in. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we should be back into this. It is going to be a series that we are looking potentially to close out here, and that's if you are the Eneryes girls, the French versus the English. It is going to take it here. The girls are going to hope that it's theirs to take. On board, we're using a checkerboard kill feed to start. This is expected. Oh god. Oh god. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we pushed the wrong button because of my fat finger. We're back to the action now. As they are starting to capture that B zone already. One player on the back though, Void. It's going to get the contestant. Going to find one shots back into their teammate though. And going to find the next though. Oh, it's going to be a chance. Got to go. The final member shooting bodies clears the way, and all of a sudden Laura and Void fall. Is she going to be able to turn on to that third person? She knows where she is, looking for it, but Zika finds Void. Void kills teammate with the nade. The two line up, but it's not good enough. It's stopped for a second. Harley though, a nice wee tap into the head, and that'll be finishing off that B zone. An early tick progression on the attacking round, and they're looking good to pretty much solidify their position here as they do check all these spawns from that respawn. Houston has got a great angle here onto Wars. Laura will find that. Harley will find the next 4th number player, Zika, will find a finish, and this is going to be a very dominating round by the looks of it. The girls of Project Rose just look like they're out of water at the moment in time. A couple of fish out of water. It's not looking good. And all I can say is using the shooting bodies again, it will eventually fall. You got to get us predicting it. Doesn't matter. The round is done. A very quick and very fast 6 ticks of progression made here in our first round of that Hacienda control. I think I was definitely looking to close it out. Finding girls in that position here. Got a girl. Reads it well. There's the fish out of water I was speaking about, Queen Bee. Oh, this single lady's, she maybe has to put her hands up there and say, yeah, I gave away my position by splashing into that water. But now, it's going to be an attacking round. Let's see what they can do. Only managed to succumb to a total of 7 kills against the Eneryes girls there. Queen Bee being one of the players that found nothing, and it looks like we're going back to square one. Interesting to see the lace. Wonder what's happened this time round. Not happy, not so ever. And so far, we've been here for longer than we really expect to do in a 2-map series so far. We've been 1 hour and 23 minutes, and we've seen 2 full maps played. Pretty upsetting stuff, and we wonder why some people don't like to take some of these lower division games because they have issues back and forward, and they seem to be a lot more pitched back and forward than we tend to see on any of these higher leagues. But that being said, I have no idea what's happened. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what we're restarting for, but We'll see if there's going to be keeping it as 1 now. I'll ask if it's a full reset first. Ah. uh, very, very interesting here. The Frenchies, not a happy bunch. Well, the Frenchies are a happy bunch, but English are not very happy about what's going on with this lobby back and forward and resets and see what's happening. But no idea what we're waiting on. Oh. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Well, I mean, we could just sit around here and wait and entertain you, chat, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls and everything like that. Y'all so train. Thank you for the follow. Sifu, Silfid, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the team. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. And remember, guys, anything like a follow, it costs you nothing. Absolutely zilch. And what it does is support me, myself, and I. No idea why my thingy is not working out and why I'm not hearing it back. But normally we do hear a wee little notification going, "Oh, hi, Mark." But I don't know. The Stream Elements bug. Maybe there's something wrong with these alerts. Maybe have to check that at some point. This is the thing, we don't really check it on a regular, right? We need to just double check that it does work and it does give us that notification. So if we emulate a follower.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Well, now it works. There we go. Stefano! Stefan! Stefan! This is going to be an absolute shit show. I wish there was the swap settings button, mate. Honestly, I wish there was the swap settings. Like, that is annoying. It's just very unfortunate that it doesn't work out like that on Call of Duty, because for some reason they decided to take that thing out and decide, well, you know what? We should be getting back into it though, and I'm sure it means we will get a... It is still going to be 1-0. And we're swapping the sides around so that it can... They were waiting on me, sorry. There we go. I think you have to return. I'm ready though. On you go, whenever. There you go. There we go. Right, so we're getting back in. Right. Finally, they're like, can we get back in the lobby? And I'm like, they're waiting on me because I have to change all of the scenery again. So, and that being said, let's get to the scenery and let's look at the scores on the doors. It's going to be differently on the sides because they have switched to sides. So we know for a fact that it's not going to be team 1 is winning. It's going to be team 2 that has 1 win and 2 wins. And we'll jump on board with that in just a second as we hopefully start ourselves off, and it should well be the team of Project Rose as it is leading the way here. Project Rose are going to be 2 rounds down though, and are just looking to seal the deal and eventually get this game over and done with here after almost 2 hours by the time this will finish. Let's get on board though as we're watching Void. First blood though goes the way of Dutch Kelly. A good opening start here for the Project Rose, but the trade comes in from Zeke. Zeke finds a second as well on the Queen Bee. Now it's only Dutch Kelly left alive. Well, not for very much longer as the defense holds out strong. Gonna be more and more in the feed. I don't think this is looking good as a start here. If you're Project Rose, you're just losing lives almost instantaneously here. And Lana decides, I'm gonna go and hop the zone on my own, try and pull some players back. Eneryes won't probably care too much about it. Harley's in a great spot there to find one and shoots through the wall to find the kill. A good old finish terrace. Now, looking to seal it and completely deal with every single player spawning in. Whoa, that looks very strange. And Got a Girl finds one. Going to see 2 players coming that way for that challenge. Can't find both of them. Does find one, and then the other one will fall. But a little 2 streak. Zika is just sitting back in the spawn doing absolutely nothing. We'll probably get off of that POV for a second. She eventually starts to move. Got a Girl still shooting bodies, still absolutely hyped from that last couple of maps that she has pulled out an absolute blinders in. But progress being made towards B. Zika's got the position, finds one. Now tries to find a second. Void finds the trade onto one, finds the other on towards Gotta Ghetto. Now the opportunity for Harley comes on in. That is it done. Looks like we've had a reset here again. Touch a crash and got back into the lobby. Queen Bee though, finishing the kills and actually getting the captures done. Opportunity to come back for this here as they do get a progression on A and a progression on B. Zika decides, I'm doing nothing from now. We're watching to see why players are just stopping back and forward. Zika, the player that's still sitting AFK in the back, doing absolutely nothing for the team. But what's going to happen now? They do start to move. Dutch Kelly is the first to fall. Boy tries to go for that chow. Wonder what is actually going down in the chat. Got a Girl finds the 2. I don't know where to watch, don't know what to look, but a Girl is trying to stay alive. Trades back and forward, Laura around, and looks like she's always looking the wrong place, and that's going to be Harley shooting bodies once again. On to a second. Dutch Kelly though. Are they going to be able to get to the time? Laura is going to be there to come and support as well. They're going to get some more time. I feel like the respawns are not there. It's going to be all down to lives here. The defense is holding strong. 1, make that 2. There's 2 of them going to line up. Zika stops firing. Definitely doesn't have a Kronos on if that's what they're saying in chat. They're cheating because that is the worst aim I've ever seen. Holds off for long. Void finishes it off. Eneryes, 2 rounds to the good. Solid attack. Probably even more solid defense. Win it on lives. Don't care if the ticks were going in. They didn't care. They were just like, right, we're just going to outslay them completely. And you can see it, Zika here. It isn't too bad to start. A good early start, but yeah. Touch did kind of leave and lose a little bit. Lose a bit of time with the extra member, but Zika was actually AFK for quite some time, so maybe that was to kind of make it even, so it's 3 versus 3. I don't know what the plan was or what the reasoning was that, or maybe they were just like, I don't need to do anything here at this moment in time, we'll just let everybody else do the work. But one person that is doing all that work is definitely Got a Girl once again. 9 and 7 as she's looking to go up towards top secret. Sends that stun check, doesn't find any information. That's a good start, but using it opens up the first blood. Will be traded out though from Laura, but Got a Girl's going to get the time in. Dumps down, finds 1. Now recharges. Still shooting bodies. Absolutely disgusting stuff here from Got a Girl. No reason, no whatsoever. Finds another one. Shoots the rest of the magazine, don't care. It is very, very spicy up here. Got a Girl looking for that chance again and shooting even more bodies. This is where it could come to bite you in the backside here as Dutch Kelly does find 2. Doesn't last for long, but there's going to be a chance for Void to find that final player. It is in the zone. Back and forward they go, and there we go. The kill is done. Stop the progression for now, but 2 ticks of progression were made for Eneryes. It's really hard to focus when, yeah, teams are just shooting bodies. You're like, what are we going here? Gotta get out shooting bodies again as they finish off that chance to potentially take B here. The next kill goes their way. An added minute is done. We've got 2 full minutes towards A. And guess who is in a position to watch over the spawns? None other than Zikia. And Yuzna. Yuzna decides to go back though. And now you've got player number 7 of Harley who will be shot on the back. All eyes will be divided towards that middle of the map as they do clear that zone, but you can hear the noise of that chaining up. There we go, and using it does find 1. Zika finds another 2 for there, and got a girl's on a 5 spree. No, sorry, Zika's on a 5 spree. Let's keep that going. There's a 6. That's an opportunity to build towards that Hellstorm missile. Gonna get the players in the spawn. Queen Bee still sitting back there in the corner. 1, not gonna find the second. They're all spawned back. 23 and 7. This is over, but we'll just keep casting it as if it's not over. There's still an opportunity here. They're just going on that kill feed and absolutely ripping things up. Using it, looking good. Now, Harley trying to get some kills on the board here. Doesn't matter. Gotta get out though. We'll find off Void after Void gets the triple. It's done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 3 more lives left. And nobody is going to be doing very much here as Yuzna will hop onto that zone. Capture comes in, kill comes in. Gotta get a looking to finish even more kills. Just the way it was, Yuzna had a great round here in this control. The Gotagaro is just so eager to shoot more and more bodies. As Zika's probably going to clear that final round, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't pretty in the end. So much shooting bodies, a 3-0 it goes. But yeah, absolutely ripped it up. The IGL girls will come out on top, ladies and gentlemen. That means the scores on the doors are as follows. It is done, ladies and gents. The game is done. Easy as you like. If you're the girls of Eneryes, absolutely outslaying the side of Project Rose. It's unfortunate. Is it legal to lose like that, Easy Man? Probably not, but yeah, the ego of some of these teams is definitely crazy. Considering, remember, this is Division 9, but it's just how it is. Very much confidence boosting, very much excitement, but also at the same time, very much cockiness. We know our winning team, though, is going to be Team B. It's going to have to be changed out for Harley though, because Harley was in here and it wasn't going to be the teams that were there. So let's show you our series winner. That is your series winner, and overall it was a great performance from the IGL girls. My pony, my shadow, waiting, coming, jump on it. Chipotle, thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Okay. Our series MVP though has got to be none other than the wonderful, the marvelous Gotagaro. Fantastic effort throughout from map 1 all the way through. You could not stop her slaying power. So solid, shooting bodies, a little bit over cocky and overly eager, but that is fair enough. You can do so when you're showing off as much as you were doing there. Inglorious will take the series and they'll take their first win of this League of Division 9 in season number 2 of EU Competitive League. There we go, well done. So yeah, what a series, what an action, and a very interesting end to that series. A few bits and bobs, but could you imagine we spent an hour and 40 minutes here for 3 full maps of Call of Duty? It's just the way things go, ladies and gentlemen. It's just the way it ends, but it does end there. I really do appreciate you coming on, everybody that's hit that follow button, everybody that's came along and supported the stream and watching it from the raids as well. Project Shadow, the VODed COD, and It was what? Project Shadow, Voided Cod, and my brain isn't thinking the other one. They've all gone off of my screen. Whoever it was, it's there somewhere. Whoever it was, Project Shadow, Voided Cod, and ladies, come on. Who else helped me out here? Who else helped you out? Who have you came from? Product Shadow, definitely. I feel like my whole chat and my whole activity feed has just disappeared off of the screen. So yeah, everybody else that's came along, I really do appreciate it. If you haven't hit that follow button already and you also want to get casted, please do hit me up at any point in time. Just send a Discord and DM, whatever, on Discord. Exclamation mark socials in the chat as well for your opportunity there to follow all my other socials, whether that be X, Instagram, YouTube, Kick, Twitch. Hit it all up. Thank you for tuning in. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very busy weekend ahead of ourselves tomorrow. I will be casting some Challengers Rocket League over on the RSC EU, followed by that on Friday and Sunday. It will be over on the Conqueror's Blade devs stream, where we'll be watching some more action in week 2 of the CBL 2025. So yeah, keeping myself really busy. Lots of cast jobs coming up. Lots of other things coming up in the process as well. And the week after that, we'll be doing some Apex Legends for 2 weeks and then another 2 weeks. So yeah, guys, really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Catch you next time.